Yeah, hello, how's it going? I thought we would carry on with Final Fantasy Mystic Quest Legend. And when I was going through trying to find like what number we're on in this, like which, because this is my 4th stream with it, I think. When I was going back through the old highlights, it turns out I have not played this since September, so that's a thing. Let me just move this capture card. It keeps yanking on the microphone. Okay. Really should have sorted all this out a little bit earlier, but I have work tomorrow, so it won't be the longest of streams. I thought if I don't hit live, I'll have no time at all. I've done my usual as well, my party trick, which is to save in the middle of a dungeon, so I have no idea. Presumably we were going that way. Fortunately there's no random encounter, so this game won't be too painful to get back into the swing of things. Might do a little bit of backtracking just to double check. Oh, did we just get the hook thingy? It's a good job I actually know this game though. I'm guessing we just went over there. Nice thing about RPGs is while this is going on, I can do things like wipe the lenses on my glasses. Although, I've realised now that I've left my ibuprofen on the other side of the room, which I meant to take. I'm going to have to get up and get it. Maybe I can do that in the middle of a battle animation. We'll go do that now. I can actually just set them to auto, if I recall. Oh, only her? Oh well, I'll go get it. There we are, none the wiser. Do you know what I am looking forward to about the weather warming up a bit is just not having to like climb into furniture, like blankets and stuff. Like I have to, now I've got to like yank the blanket up and move it around and get comfortable again because it's too damn cold. Although I do like blankets, they are cozy, but you do sort of get yourself like wedged in. Warmed up a lot here. It's gone cold again here. It was warm and then it's just gone again. We had like 20 degrees Celsius last week. It was nuts. And now it's like 7. Feels bitterly cold today for me. I've barely moved. It won't be long though. I already feel like hay fever's coming though and the bugs are waking back up. Like springs are coming. Just having a last like cold spell. Yeah, I was in two minds. Like, I actually do quite fancy starting Ease now. I've really, like, been thinking about that. I almost did. But I think I want to play the PC Engine version, and I can play it on my Mini, which would be a novelty, because I've never played Ease on the PC Engine. With a controller for the PC Engine, rather. But I'd like to, like, then I realised, like, I don't have any overlay, and I would like to have an overlay first, otherwise it would just be, like, I don't know, like, if I did the PC Engine, it would just be this, like, ta-da, isn't that fun? How fun is that? Not that exciting. I would like to have some sort of thing like we've got for Super Nintendo or Mega Drive or whatever. I haven't made one because I haven't streamed any PC Engine really. It doesn't inspire me though, because I don't own a PC Engine. I'd have to have a real think about how I would make an overlay for one. Like what? Because I don't have nostalgia for it. Not sure what screams PC Engine to me except for grey. I guess I could do Ease, sort of. I could probably use some Ease stuff. Maybe some Ease menus. Because Ease is PC Engine for me. What else have I played? Valis, I guess. Yeah, I just like to have something on the screen. Make it a little bit more interesting. And you gotta have room to have all the cursed imagery that we discover as we play these games. I'm not going to go through it on a huge PC Engine playthrough though, because I don't have access to most of the stuff. My PC Engine games are quite limited. I do have, I have everything that's on the Mini, because I have a PC Engine Mini. But it's mostly just shooters. It does have Tengai Makyo 2 on it though, which I'd like to play someday. And I do have Tengai Makyo 1 on the PlayStation 3 via the PSN. And then I've got Ease 3 and 4 on the PlayStation 3 as well. And Valis 1 and 2. And I did recently buy I think about 2 more PC Engine games, or 1. I bought Gates of Thunder, I think it is, which is a shoot 'em up on the PC Engine that wasn't on the Mini, bizarrely. But when I tried to play it, like, I feel like it's a theme with some of these older CD games, but the audio balancing was terrible. Like, you could barely hear the, I'm trying to remember which way around it was now. I think the music was too quiet, and the sound effects and stuff was so damn loud. But you didn't want to turn it up, because then the sound effects would be just deafening. And it was a shame because the soundtrack sounded like it was really, really good. But what can you do? I don't know whether that's an emulation thing though, because it's on the PlayStation Network. Like, I wonder if it was like that originally. There's a few things on PC Engine I would love to play someday. I'd like to play Pop for Mail. Although I want to play the Mega CD version first, I think. Oh, I probably should heal Kaylee. I'm not even paying attention to this. Why is Benjamin alive? Like, can he just level up or something? Why is he doing so well? Oops. I've got so many items. Now, I can't remember, and I want to double check, because I kind of do want to get everything in this, but isn't there is it RPG Shrines that has the info? I don't usually like to look at guides too much, but I have played this a lot. I want to make sure I don't miss any armor and things, because you only get one shot. Especially this dungeon, we can't go back in once it's over. A live forest, the great tree. can't even see what's in the great tree. I just want to look at a map. I thought this website had maps. Oh, this'll do. Mike's RPG Center. Oh, this is the one that I looked at before, I think. So what have we got in here then? Meteor. I think I got that last stream. I can't remember. Yeah, I did. There it is. Meteor. Is that it? I believe that's all there is. Oh no, maybe there's something else. Oh, the maps are so pretty when you look at them all zoomed out. I think that's him. Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure I don't miss something. I've only got one more spell to get, actually. Because it is... I'm not super far away from the end of the game. That's why I really didn't want to let this playthrough go. Because we're sort of going for the final crystal now. But I'm aware it has been like 5 months since I last played this. It's probably a bit jarring. I feel like if it once I just clear the backlog off, like of things that we'd start, which is basically this. This is the last game to play. It's a clean slate from here on anything I start. Oh, except for I need to finish Soul Corban. To get back into. Oh, I have no problem. It's more just like, I guess, I don't know, someone drifting in watching who's been around more recently. Like, I haven't played this for 5 months. Mind you, you're not really missing a lot with this. Okay, I think there's just Soul Corban to finish. Shove it. And then anything I start is fair game. I need to clear out my own backlog of games that I'm playing off Twitch as well. I was trying to do that. Probably going to have a quiet evening in tomorrow and play something by myself. At some point, the elephant in the room, I did nothing this weekend except obviously do Twitch stuff, but it's the time of year to do all my tax stuff, and I just keep putting it off, and I can't be arsed. Thinking about it gets my stomach in knots. I need to do it like next week though, so next weekend I'm gonna have to sit down and sort it all out. Just can't be bothered at all. I keep fooling myself thinking I'll do it in the week after work. I won't. I'm too tired after work. I just come home and do nothing at the moment. I've got to do another week of covering extra shifts this week, next week, and then I think after about 2 weeks from... Let's have a look, what's the date? 1, 2, 3... I think I've got 3 more weeks of covering. Hey Corona Gear. 3 more weeks of covering, and then I should be able to get back to a bit more of a regular... kind of, I'll have a bit more energy for streaming, I think. Especially on the weekends. So, Soul Banyo. Need to knock out a few levels every now and then. Yeah, thing is, that game is just so mentally draining. I can't multitask while I'm doing it, so... But I do want to do that. I might see if I can, like, one night this week, get another stream of that in. We're so close to the end now, though. I think I'm on, like, level 80 or something? There's only, like, 110. I can't even remember. I did start, what's it called? What was that hockey game? Mario Lemieux's Hockey, but I haven't actually made any progress in it yet, so it's technically still at the beginning. But yeah, I need to get back into Mega Drive. I was just having a lot of fun with Saturn recently. PlayStation and Saturn. What are you playing these days, Chrono Gear? I've been having a day with technology as well. I've been getting in a fluster thinking that things are breaking on me when when they're not. They sort of are, but they're not. I thought my TV was going today. I was getting really upset. They sent my 2 on PS2 yesterday. Oh nice. Brrr. What would happen if I went over here though? Or did I just come from over there? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, I was like, I keep thinking my TV's ghosting, and I think it's actually just my PlayStation 1, and I think I'm just not used to how the tech is for the PlayStation 1. Why is she still poisoned? Probably should have done this out of battle. Yeah, I was trying to play Final Fantasy VII, and I was in the Shinra building where you run up all the stairs, and it just had horrible ghosting, like, on the character models going around. And I was thinking, oh no, my TV's going bad. So then I thought, like, oh, I want to test it on my PlayStation 2 and see if it's just the PlayStation 1. So I think what it actually is it's S-Video. S-Video mostly looks nice, I think, but on really fast-moving images, perhaps not. And Final Fantasy VII's quite dark, so there's a lot of contrast with black that shows the ghosting more, I think. So I thought, oh, well, I'll put it in my PlayStation 2, and then I can use my component cables, which would be much crisper, and do the same sequence and see if it's the same. So then I put my PlayStation 2 on, and I got a blank screen. I was like, oh no. And I kept, like, fiddling around with it on the D. It's on a D connection, whatever you call it. And I got no picture, and I've only got audio. And I started to get really upset, like, oh no, because I was thinking, like, has my TV, is the channel failed on the TV, or is my PlayStation 2 on the fry? I've already been here, haven't I? Like, oh, has my PlayStation 2 on the fry, not another one? Or is it just the cable? So then I got my PSP cable out, which is also a D cable, which I can hook up to my TV. And that worked fine, so I was like, oh shit, it must be the PlayStation. Hey Mariah Carey, how's it going? And I thought, oh no, it must be my PS2. But then it turns out it wasn't. What it was is when you do, like, component cables can only read one signal for the PlayStation 2, I think. It can't read the RGB. It can only read the XY, blah 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 blah, whatever you call it, I don't know. The long-winded thing. And it was set to that because I'd been streaming off it the other week. I was streaming, and I'd forgotten I was streaming Fantasy Zone, and I forgot that was a whole thing. So what I needed to do was plug in an RGB. It's stupid, the system though, because to change the I can't see the menu to change the setting. So I had to, like, plug in a different aerial cable to change the setting, and then it displayed. But yeah, very long-winded story that basically it's fine. I'm lost now. How are you doing anyway? The artist formerly known as Mariah Carey's Christmas sing-along. Ooh! I forgot that's like stereo. Oh, that's weird. I've just come from... Oh my god. What's down this one then? Picked up Mario RPG Switch from the library. The original. I've never finished it. Am I going backwards? Love cartridges from library. I'm confused. What's the library? Cartridges from library. This is the entrance. Is it not? I daren't leave because it'll reset all the enemies. Can we heal these ghosts? My library rents out movies and games. Now I know what a library is, but since when did they lend you Super Mario RPG? Wait, you can still borrow games from libraries? Wait, no. Could you ever? I don't think you could in the UK. Oh, I didn't pay attention. Did that work? We had Blockbuster. When you say cartridge, I'm getting confused. Do you mean a little SD card thing? Because I'm reading that as like you borrowed Super Mario RPG on the Super Nintendo for some reason in my head. I'm confusing myself, I think now. Switch card. From the library, that's very strange. I thought we reached a point in society where we didn't need to borrow games anymore. Like, no, for no reason, just, I don't know. It felt like, I don't know, like games became more affordable and people stopped bothering. When did Blockbuster and stuff stop doing video games? Or did they? Last time I remember thinking about renting a video game was like PlayStation era. But then again, I like to own games, so maybe that was just me no longer using those services. Maybe they still existed. Miss renting games. It stopped, didn't it? I mean, obviously I know that there's exceptions, but it stopped, didn't it? On the by and large. Have Switch. I mean, good in some ways, because I feel like not, you know, young kiddies can't always get access to everything. I don't think this... You know what it is, though, actually? Is it not because games became too big, so there was no point borrowing them sometimes? Like, games were, like, all open-world, epic things, so I guess that sort of dwindled the popularity. Because we used to borrow games and finish them, and then just that's that. Which obviously is why supposedly you had all the anti-rental stuff, but yeah, I think maybe that's me personally, but I think I stopped renting games because you could never finish them in a weekend because they were too long. Streaming and digital. Stuff like Game Pass. Yeah, that Game Pass would have replaced it, wouldn't it? PS Plus. All that. Where I'm going. Why is it everybody's username is blue? It's really confusing. Like 3 people and you're all blue. Okay, is it interesting to see the story, but no one spends £6 to buy? Well, actually, do you know what else though is we used to rent games to sample them too, I think. And now you can just watch everything on like YouTube, can't you? You can watch somebody else play a game and not even bother playing it yourself. Libraries are free, that's a huge difference. That's pretty cool. How long do you get to borrow it for then? wait, but the rental is 3 weeks. Oh, is that what you did? Is that the answer to the question? I'm scrolling back through the blue. If it's good enough for Super Mario RPG, I'll keep my money. That's great, really, though, if that's like how you like to. I mean, to be honest, I should get over the need to own video games always, but where the fuck am I going? Easy Final Fantasy my arse, I'm lost. I've played this game like so many times. I'm gonna pull up a map in a minute. This is ridiculous. It's because I can't work. Because I've started the game in the middle of the dungeon and I can't work out if I'm going up or down again because I don't know where I've come from. Hang on, I need to think. No more yapping about libraries. Oh, it's up there, isn't it? It's because I killed all the monsters as well. I can't use them as a point of reference. It's happening again. It's Story Thor 2 all over again. Let me out of here. Huh? No! Oh, wait. Yes. Yes. Maybe? Is it we're going up and then we're going down again, but this time whizzing across with this? I see you. Okay, yeah, we're back on track. Do you know the game that I would like to play that always got away? And I wanted to rent it, but I couldn't. Was I swear to God. Didn't we just come over this? That just took me around in a circle. Well, anyway, it was Little Big Adventure. On the PlayStation. I remember I wanted to rent it with my friend. We thought, like, because this was before we even had it. Oh, here we are. This is where I started the game. I saved in this room. Okay. So. Oh, no, I didn't. But it is the right way. Is it not? But yeah, we had a local store. It was called like Video Magic, I think it was. I used to borrow all the videos from there. And then they started renting PlayStations. You could like you could rent an entire PlayStation and a game or two or something. And me and my friend were like, oh my god, we could like rent a PlayStation and try like Crash Bandicoot and Little Big Adventure. That'd be so awesome. And so we went down like one weekend and we thought we'd put our money together because it was like, I don't know, like £10 or something, I think. And we wanted to do it, but then they were like, and we thought, great, oh for fuck's sake, I'm lost. I could end this, I could just pull the map up. But I just feel like, well, be defeated by Final Fantasy Mystic Quest Legend. Anyway, tried to pull the, not pull the whatever. We went up to the counter, we're like, oh, we want to borrow a PlayStation, please, a Little Big Adventure. And then the whoever was working there, I can't remember now, was just like, oh, okay, but you need £100 deposit. And it was like, what? It's like, to borrow the PlayStation, you needed to like basically buy it. I mean, yeah, you get the money back, but it's like, we don't have like £100 deposit. So that was the end of that. Exactly, might as well buy one. It was stupid. I mean, I get the point, but no kid's gonna have that. Oh, just come from here. I remember I embarrassed myself once in a shop when I was a kid. I wanted to buy. It's funny now how it wouldn't have mattered, but I remember when the Wonder Swan was new and Final Fantasy, the original Final Fantasy, was on it. This is where I need to go, but I'm just not sure. Are you all like? I feel I'm having a moment. Is it really obvious where I should be going? I'm just not seeing it. Oh, was it that? Was that one, isn't it? There we go. Hang on, I'll tell my story when I feel like I'm actually going the right way. Yes, here we are. Okay, so I went to a shop when the Wonder Swan had come out, and it was when Final Fantasy 1 was new on it, and 2 and 4, I think. And I remember this shop in the UK, they had one in a glass counter. It was like it was a Final Fantasy packaged version of the Wonder Swan colour, I think. And I remember thinking, oh, it was like over £100, so I was thinking I could save my money. I don't really care, but how awesome would it be to play Final Fantasy 1? And this Wonder Swan is really cool. And I remember going up to the counter of this like store. I can't remember how old I was. It must have been like 12 or something, 11, I don't know. And saying like, is it possible to like reserve this? Because I didn't have the money, and I was like, if I saved the money then I could buy it. And they were like, oh yeah, that's fine. And I was like, oh great. And then they were like, but you know it's in Japanese, right? And I was like, oh. I was like, oh, I don't want it then. Can't bloody read any of it. Didn't even occur to me at all. This is it. This is where I need to be. Well, yeah. That's it. I never let it go. That moment of embarrassment fueled the rest of my life. And now, one day, I don't have a Wonder Swan. I would like one. I don't know if I need one though. I think I'll probably just emulate Wonder Swan, to be honest. I'd like to play, there's a couple of things on it I'd like to play. Not Final Fantasy though. It's not even probably a good version. I'd be curious to play Romancing Saga because it has extra stuff in that's not in the original. Like an extra boss fight, I think, and the way in the game you get these different stones. But they didn't finish, like they probably ran out of time in development, and 2 of the stones are like not even in the game. But in the Wonder Swan version they put them in, I think, or at least one of them. But the other game I'd like to play is the remake of Saga 1 that's on the Wonder Swan. That's all in colour, it looks really nice. That's the main thing that I'd like to play on the Wonder Swan. And isn't there a Ghouls and Ghosts game on the Wonder Swan? Oh, bollocks. This isn't the way that was supposed to go, is it? No! I've got to figure out the whole way round again. And the Mega Man game I'd like to play. Is it Mega Man and Bass? But it's a, like, unique version. Rockman and Forte. I wouldn't mind doing some Mega Man again. I haven't streamed any for a long time. I did do Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4 on stream once, and I stopped in the middle of 5. I have played them before. I'm quite fond of Mega Man 7, not 7, 6. No, 7. Super Nintendo one, but a lot of it's just because I like the music. I like the graphics though, that and Rockman and Forte. Like a fun comms. What, the Wonder Swan? It's portable. It's like, it was like a competitor to the Oh, what was it? Game Boy Color, I guess. Game Boy Advance. It had a few iterations though, so because there was WonderSwan original, which is black and white, and then there's is that the right way? Then there's WonderSwan Color, and then there's WonderSwan Crystal, which is just like a backlit. It's the same as the Color, I think, but with the backlight. I feel like it's circa 2000, I want to say. So it's probably like Game Boy Color, and probably then lost out to Game Boy Advance. But it does have unique titles though. Square Enix were, well, not Square, I don't think they were Square Enix at the time. Squaresoft were pretty behind it. There's quite a lot of Squaresoft games on there, re-releases and ports. Like Final Fantasy 1, 2, 4, Saga, Romancing Saga. I think, isn't Front Mission is on the WonderSwan as well? SNES time, hey Meridian Prime, how are you doing? What have you been up to lately? I'm back from my holiday, but I've been so busy I've barely been on Twitch. Will it tell me if I shout you out? Or will it just say retro? Retro, but what retro? Sports month, oh no. Sometimes it can be good though. Oh god, wait. Have you done Roger Clements's MVP Baseball? Or I can't remember now. Did you say you'd already done that one? I had a fucking nightmare with that game. Because that's on, yeah, that's on the Super Nintendo as well, isn't it? It was awful. So it'd be like, I can't remember, didn't it take me like 50 hours or something to beat that stupid game? Sometimes I take a step back and I look at myself and I hear those words come out my mouth and I just think like, what the hell were you doing playing Roger Clements Baseball for 50 hours? I probably could have like started learning a third language. I really should get rid of her poison and actually pay attention to the game. There we go. Not done it yet. Look forward to it. It's horrible. It's very hard to win, that's the problem. The computer's really good. And then you have to do an entire league. Which then it never ends. You get to like the semi-finals and then the championships and the universals and the... Oh. Something like... I don't even know, 30-something games I had to play, and then like a best of 7, like 2 or 3 times. It just, oh god. I don't pity, and it's also only got like 1 piece of music. And dizzying, horrible, different camera angles. So, it's definitely an ordeal. Forgotten FF, not by me. This is my first RPG. It's the mother. Who knows though, maybe Roger Clements will turn out to be like better on the Super Nintendo and actually tolerable. It won't be. Although saying that, when I played this back in the day, I had no idea it was Final Fantasy because in the UK they dropped the Final Fantasy title, it was just called Mystic Quest Legends. So it wasn't until like, I don't even know when I first realised that this was Final Fantasy related. Probably was the 2000s. When I first realised that I'd actually already played a Final Fantasy game. Because I'd have played Final Fantasy 7, 8 and 9 and had absolutely no idea that it was related to this. I'm not even sure if... Well, I was kind of aware who Squaresoft were though, so I think I would have thought, oh, they made... like, this was made by the same people, but I didn't know it was under the same umbrella term. So I played Secret of Mana and Secret of Evermore. What else? Was that it? Yeah, I played those. So I was familiar with the Squaresoft logo. Because I used to sort of just see Squaresoft, the name, as a sort of confirmation of quality. I feel like that once it became Square Enix, that was never such a guarantee anymore. Although saying that, I think Drakengard has Squaresoft slapped on it. I bought Drakengard because it does. They fooled me! No, don't use exit. Wait, so what was down here then? There's a lot of doors. Is it just a circle? That's where I came in. Have I not? Oh, I guess I haven't. I was gonna say, have I not been in there? See, this is all connecting. I was watching a Japanese streamer playing this recently. They were playing it in Japanese now. And it was really... that they'd never played it before. It was kind of cute to see someone playing it for the first time. But from a different viewpoint. Obviously, if you were in Japan in the 90s, you'd have had plenty of RPGs to choose from other than this. I've always associated this, I think, more with the Saga series than Final Fantasy though, even though it's nowhere near as complicated as Saga in terms of mechanics, but I think just visually it looks like a Saga game. It looks like the Game Boy Saga games. I think it's the same designer? I want to say the composer as well, could be wrong. I guess the crystals is what makes it Final Fantasy. Is that a dead end? Yeah. See, I've always liked the fact that you can use weapons on the as you're walking around. I thought that was always charming. Is that just a dead end? I'm not bothered. There's never anything good in those chests. Though, do I want the XP? 24,000. How much am I getting from these? Is it even making a dent? Oh, my hands really hurt today. I don't know about anybody else, but I feel like the last year or two, my hands have been getting very sensitive to overuse of like phones and things. I've spent too much of today on my phone. And my right hand is really hurting now. I spent too much on my phone, too much on my computer. I need to start finding hobbies that aren't using my hands all the time. So I'm playing games, I'm using my phone, I'm on the computer constantly. What happened there? It's like, one of my friends was saying it might be like, what do they call it? Repetitive strain injury? Not strain. Sprain? No, strain. RTI? But like, I'm not gonna stop using my hand, so when's it gonna heal? RSI, that's it, yeah. I think I've got it in my hands, but what do you do? Don't you need to stop using them to let it heal? But when am I gonna do that? I ain't got time for that. I said I wasn't going up there, and I did, and I didn't pay attention to how much experience I just got. I have a terrible attention span. Probably doesn't make for a good decision to stream video games because I have no focus. Hand exercises, really? I'm game for anything if you know anything. Please post in the Discord. I was worried about making it worse. It's my arms as well. My arms have been starting to ache a lot lately. It's from holding my phone all the time. Because I walk home from work, but then I'm on my phone for the majority of it, or I'm in bed and I'm on my phone. Phones are heavy. Like holding a mini dumbbell all the time. So I'll have a look. I'm trying to stretch my leg joints as well lately. I didn't pay attention to the experience. Crap. What was it? If I can see my phone. 1,000, 15,000. So that's actually not too bad then, is it? I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I keep wanting to press X to open the menu, but it's the shortcut to save. I'm finding myself, I've got no attention spans and concentration. I tried to play like Final Fantasy VII earlier, and then the next thing you know, I'm like on my phone for like an hour, looking up obscure like video games or something instead of actually just playing one. And like, you might have seen, like in the actual Discord, I posted a picture of that game that arrived today, and I meant to say something about it, but I got halfway through the sentence, and then, I don't know, just got distracted. Maybe a notification came through, and then it's like an hour later, and I went back to Discord. I was like, oh, I never sent that message. I never finished typing it. Just posted a random picture with no context. That happens a lot. I can't be bothered to figure out what's effective on these things. I usually hoard magic, but you don't really need to, do you? Oh crap, that was a bad idea. Oh dear. Oh no. Do they have constant magic reflection on then, I guess? I'm not even reading. Doom powder. You know, a very foolish, naive part of me went live tonight thinking like, I'm near the end of Mystic Quest, you know, we've got 3 hours, like, maybe I could even finish it, you know, I've just got to go to the next town, and it's like, I mean, maybe not finish it, but maybe get, like, very near the end so I could finish it in one more stream. I'm probably going to get out of this bloody dungeon before I need to go to bed. I think I've been live. An hour. This is why I don't finish games, like I don't get stuff done. I look at other people, like, you know when you look at howlongtobeat.com and they're like, oh yeah, it's 20 hours long, and I'll look at my clock and it says like 50, and I'm like, oh. Wait, what? Didn't I just... It's like one of my friends, Barley Bar, who's on Twitch. Absolutely just whizzes through games, and I'm just like... I mean, I'm playing Last Ranker at the moment, and yeah, Barley Bar's better at reading Japanese stuff than I am, but... I've been playing Last Ranker pretty quickly. I haven't been... Because my problem is... I'm gonna do... My problem is, like... If I go to look a word up, like when I'm not live, if I look something up in a dictionary, that's a real slippery slope to me just being on ended up on YouTube for an hour. Like... 24-hour game became 30. Oh no, well, hundreds of hours for me. Because I'll go and look a word up, and then while I've opened the tab, I end up on YouTube for an hour. It's just very hard for me to stay on task. But like, I don't think I've done that with Last Ranker, but I'm like, Barley Bat finished it about 30 hours. I'm on like 36 hours now, and I'm nowhere near the end. And I'm just like, what did you do? Did you just like rush through everywhere? I don't get how people are so fast at games. I mean, I do like to take in the scenery, and I am the kind of person that will talk to NPCs and then talk to them again and again and again. Like, when there's been some new change, I'll go back and talk to people. I enjoy it though. When I played Xenosaga Episode 1 on the PlayStation, it got to 99 hours and 59 minutes, and then just the clock stopped ticking. It just gave up on me. I don't care, you're too slow now. Some of that is not me playing the game though, some of that is just I've left it on pause on the menu and gone in the bath, like maybe 10 times during the playthrough, because timers don't stop on RPGs when you open like menus and things. Or sometimes in the middle of a text conversation. I do that frequently, like I'll go make dinner and just leave the cutscene in the middle of the dialogue conversation. Whereas I think other people are quite good at being like, I'm playing a video game for these 2 hours, and then they finish their video game and then they do their stuff. I just leave it on standby all the time and probably don't play games as thoroughly. I mean, I played Final Fantasy VII today, but I only ended up playing it for 5 minutes. I didn't even save the game in the end, because I was like halfway through doing something, and I got a bee in my bonnet about checking the TV signal, and then I was on like Discord talking. And then my post arrived. So then I was testing Lunar Wing. And the game Paradise. Why are we using the poison? It's not even effective. I really don't like these slimes. I have a lot of health. Ooze attacks with stab. Wait, aren't they weak to... No. I thought they were weak to something. Use the bombs on these. Is it actually better? No. I'm trying to work through the backlog that I've got going now that isn't on Twitch. I think I've got 7 games on the go at the minute that are sort of mid playthroughs that I don't want to let go. Once I've sorted all of that out and I'm back on top of things, my resolution for this year, even though it's already like nearly March, is to stop doing that. That is the goal. Because it's ridiculous. Like, I bounce between stuff. Like, having a couple, like 2 or 3, I think is one thing. Any game I dropped, I would just restart. See, I do that. I restart games, and that's why I never get anything finished. I'm forever restarting games. Like, I swear if I restart Tales of Hysteria one more time, I mean, I'm about to, but... And then you start to get bored of them because you've done the beginning so many times. You even need to go down there. I think it's also, some of it's because I kind of play too many RPGs. And RPGs sometimes can be a bit dry. Like, you just want to pick up a game and play something. I think that's why I'm quite glad I have a nice selection of shoot-em-ups now to just take off the shelf, because that's the kind of game that you can just, after work, like, just tired, I can't be bothered to commit to anything, I can just like bang Battle Garega on for like 45 minutes and that's it. It's not an investment. I'm not going to drop a playthrough, you know what I mean? Whereas like everything else, it's like just sitting down to play Final Fantasy VII is a bit of a drain, because do I have enough time to play Final Fantasy VII tonight? Like, when's the next save point? That's the problem with retro games. I remember playing Xenosaga, 50-hour RPG, and I'm only 10 hours in. I'll probably just restart. Yeah, exactly. It depends. I'm trying to, that's why with this, like, I wanted to just get it done, because it was getting to the point where if I leave it any longer, I'm going to have to restart it. And I don't want to. Same with Story of Thor 2. Could you imagine I restarted Story of Thor 2? I was right at the fucking end. Literally 1 hour left of gameplay, and I left it for like 4 months. I didn't realise I was that close though. I thought the Tower of Vegeta was going to be like a giant dungeon. It's just a boss rush. Golden Sun is one that I started late. A lot of it is also just I go home for Christmas, and that because of the long time of not, because I don't play that, I don't take games, I don't take my laptop with me, I don't take consoles with me. I've got better things to do when I'm back in the UK. But that huge chunk of time, when I come back, it's kind of like I'm tired and getting back into the swing of whatever I was doing. I've ended up just starting something new, and a lot of playthroughs end up just getting lost over Christmas. Am I close to leveling up? Like, do I need to kill these? Oh, okay, I'm right near leveling up. Yeah, I remember with older games where you can't save. I remember playing Xenogears during COVID lockdown. Fortunately, I didn't have a job. Well, not fortunately, but just for the context of playing the video game, it was fortunate. But I remember it would be like 3 or 4 in the morning, and the cutscenes in Xenogears just would not end. And I was like, I'm so tired, I just want to go to bed. But I haven't been able to save, and I'm going to lose so much progress. And I don't really like leaving games on overnight. I know I could, but I don't like doing it. I think I did once with Xenogears because I was so tired, and it just would not just stop dumping lore. And it's a heavy game as well. Like, all the vocabulary was just, oh, I can't be bothered with it. That game really doesn't spread its save points out very well. I get stuck more on what to play. Oh, I get choice paralysis because I've obviously got a lot of choice, but even amongst what I'm playing right now, so I've really found it very therapeutic to just spin the wheel, and don't argue with the result. Because that's the thing that I would do a lot of the time. I'd think, oh no. Oh, I thought we could fall down all of those. Like, I'd always be like, oh, I could do a bit more of Final Fantasy VII, but then I'd like, what I'd often do is I'd boot something up and I'd play it for 15 minutes, and I'd be like, actually, I feel more like playing this, and so I'd just turn it off, and then I'd play a bit of that, and I'd be like, actually, no, and then I'd be like, oh no, I'm tired, I'm just gonna go to bed. But just spinning a wheel, and the wheel's like, you're playing Final Fantasy VII tonight, and I just go, okay, no arguments, that's what I'm playing. It's tough, I'm playing that or nothing. And I find that just pushing into it, I get into it anyway. I think I need the, what's the word? Like the choice taken out of my hands, because I'm terrible at making choices. I'm a very indecisive person by nature. So I find that helps me a lot. I mean, obviously there's no gun against my head about following it or not, but I'm trying to be very strict. Like, if the wheel says I'm playing Final Fantasy tonight, I'm playing Final Fantasy. It says I'm playing Eve Burst Era, even though I'm feeling really tired, I don't feel like playing a Japanese visual novel. It's been decided, just get a cup of coffee and off we go. That's what I'm doing tonight. And it's been working. I've been getting into it. And I'm starting to now, like, sort of look forward to it. Like, I spin the wheel and I'm like, oh, I hope Eve, like, Burst Era comes up tonight. And then it does. And I'm like, yay, I can play it. Oh dear, this fight's not going very well. I want to play more Yakuza 1. But it didn't come up on the wheel. But the other motivation there is, like, if I can then clear a bit of my backlog, there'll be less games on the wheel, so there'll be more of what I want to play probably coming up, even though I want to play all of them, but you know what I mean. look into it. I mean, it's probably not really for everybody, but I'm finding with my personality characteristics that I have, it helps me focus a little bit. What I need to do as well is just, hey Avuzel, how are you? How was Save and Raid? Oh dear, dear, dear. I think we're dead. But you can just retry on this, can't you? Give up. Oh shit, no! Fucking... Oops. What have I done? Oh no. Oh dear. I can't do English. Oh no. I think fortunately it's not as bad as it looks. Oh god. That was like a double negative. No. I meant yes, continue, not yes, give up. I'm blaming Avuzel. It's super hang on again. Avuzel says hi and I crash into a signpost. Avuzel says hi and I just like totally quit my game. Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. But I think I'd saved the game recently by mistake. Because I kept opening the save menu. Because this room is just top of this tower thing in the center and we're back to where we were. Enjoyed it even though it was only for an hour. Yeah, but it's hard doing saving like that because you get into because you're doing Half-Life, right? So you get into it and it's like you want to carry on playing, but it's like no, 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 time to send it to somebody else. It's like, but I'm invested now. Have you played Half-Life before? I love Half-Life. Whatever. We roll with the punches on this channel. If I've cocked up the thing, I've cocked up the thing. I could use the magic of technology to rewind that, but we won't do that. We won't do that. So, yeah, so I just need to go in here and up and we're back to where we were. Right, let's stop. Everybody's poised. This dungeon's very obnoxious. I just lost. Oh my god, I've lost so much experience. That's miserable. Played the series first time last year. I've still never played 2. I really need to. And I can't be arsed to do these fights again. Let's just keep reminding myself to save, because that's just really bad. Is there no quick way to kill these damn oozers? Are they like weak to sword? No. Ah, we're already back. We're already good. It's all good. But yes, at the moment, what have I got on? Let me have a look what I've got on the wheel. Seeing as I'm only doing an RPG. There's stuff that I want to start as well, that's the problem. I have to be very disciplined because there's things that I'm like, oh, I really want to start playing that. But I'm like, no, you haven't finished these other things first. Because that game that I was testing out today and I was posting about on Discord and Bluesky, I was thinking, oh, I could totally just like give this a go right now. It seems really fun. But I'm like, no. You won't finish it. And you'll sacrifice loads of other games as well. So at the moment, the games that I'm trying to play, because I did scrap one of them. I scrapped Hyperdimension Neptunia on the PlayStation 3. I realised I posted it, I think I haven't played it for a year exactly, I think, almost. It was February last year. And I put it on the wheel and it came up and I thought, okay, we'll play it, we'll try and get back into it. I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't even remember how to play. Like, I'd need to go back through all the tutorials again, and it's very complicated with the combo system that it has, and it was just miserable. I decided it was only about 7 hours into it anyway, so I just thought, I'm gonna just let this one go. I'll start it again later. I couldn't even remember like what to do, like, because you kind of do quests and it's a bit non-linear. I was so lost. Mostly button mashing with this, a bit like Legend of Heroes. Don't miss, for God's sake. Might die here. Oh, come on! Oh, right. Give up? No. Okay, there we go. Wait, could I just use the bombs? I wonder if... Whoa, what the... I think he did an instant death spell. See, I'd like to use magic to speed this up, but those oozes reflect magic. It's very, very irritating. Are they weak to bomb? Hooray! They're weak to bomb. That's good to know. But yeah, so at the moment I've got Final Fantasy VII on the go. Last Ranker. Legend of Heroes 4. So that's 3 RPG. A Golden Sun, that's 4 RPGs. It's ridiculous. Then I've got Yakuza 1. Eve Burst Error. Tales of Zestiria, technically. That's another RPG. And then Professor Layton, which I've not played in forever, but you know, I really need to finish Professor Layton, the original. The amount of times I've tried to play that game, I've never finished it. Can't even remember when I started that one. I should probably just start it again. Another RPG. Mother's a bit of a grind. The original Mother is it's quite good. In some ways, I maybe even prefer it to Mother 2. It's hard to... it doesn't really matter which one's better, but... well, no, I like 2. I think 1 has maybe a better story and pacing, but I think 2 is just prettier and has some really nice moments. But Mother 1 gets really nasty at the end. It's got a bit of a dodgy difficulty spike. If you don't mind like save scumming, I would recommend the final RPG. The final dungeon on Mother 1 is just try and save scum. The way that random encounters work is it's like I think every step is a random number generator. So it's not like a fixed number of steps. So if you keep reloading and walking forwards, it'll either give you an encounter or it won't, and you can kind of get through most of the last dungeon without having many encounters at all. Because the encounters are really poorly balanced. I think it's been mentioned in the development of the game, but you need to grind loads for the final enemies. But if you can just get to the final boss, it's actually not difficult. So you don't need to, you just got to survive to get there. But yeah, it just wasn't a good time. It's a bit like Dragon Quest II, which has a really unbalanced ending. Oh, let's save, yes. I played it on the Wii U Virtual Console, so I kept reloading my save. I don't usually like to do that, but the game was just pissing me off a little bit. If I played it again, I don't think I would. I tend to not do that at all anymore. It is what I used to do before Twitch, and Twitch has reminded me that there is just a joy in taking your misfortunes. Like now, when I just accidentally quit the game. I feel like in before I'd probably like try and retcon that, but I kind of think like, well, no, it's part of the thing. You're a fool, so you get to replay some of the stupid dungeon. Because back in the day, you know, on the cartridges and stuff, it'd be tough tits, you know? Don't be a fool. The last save's going to sit there and grind. Just see how you get on with it. I think the thing that's disheartening is it's because it's the end of the game, and you don't need it. You don't need it for the final encounter. It's literally just a stupid hurdle, and it's a very hard climb. I don't think you can save anywhere in that game either. The only other RPG that I really save scummed was Romancing Saga. It's a brutal game. And mostly because of its wonky leveling. But you can technically sort of save scum anyway, because you can save anywhere you like in that game. Except, obviously, you can't save in the middle of combat, which I sometimes did because the game was that ridiculous. I might just go for the experience again. Let's just save though. But yeah, Romancing Saga, it has some real issues with magical defense, the way that magical defense works. Wait, did that just do like loads of damage? Oh no, it was a critical hit. Stingy on save points, I think it is. I try not to now, I think, because there is a... You kind of remember the old rush of playing an RPG, and it's about trying to survive the dungeon. But yeah, the way that leveling works on Romancing Saga, it's sort of like Final Fantasy II, where you improve stuff as you use it or get hit with it or whatever. But I found with Romancing Saga, it was very, very, very hard to improve your magic defense, to the point that, like, my party was really strong against physical attacks, but if something used, like, strong level magic, it would just, like, one-shot me, and I just felt like there was nothing I could do about it. And I ended up in this part of the story, in this area where I had to fight, it was like Ifrit, I think it was, and I'd saved and I was soft locked basically into it. It was in this area and there's just a boss fight, there's no random encounters, there's just this boss, and nobody will let me leave because it's like somewhere's under attack, and it's like, you can't leave now, sire, kind of thing. And I'm just stuck with this boss, and I'd already saved, I had no way to go back. And I had to just save scum through that fight because he was using this powerful fire magic attack and it was one-shotting like my entire party. And I just didn't, there's nothing I could do about it. And so in the end, my only way around it was to make sure that there's certain skills that you can have that paralyze enemies, and I had to just make sure that it didn't miss and paralyze him so that he couldn't do his attack. And and I had to do it. There's something you can do with speed in that. There's a speed manipulation I think you can do. It's like a bug in the game. I think if you use a fast attack and then cancel out, it still goes through at that speed. So you can use a slower... I might be making this up, but I think you can use a slower attack, but at faster speed that way. So I could guarantee that my character went first to paralyze him. How do I change weapons? I keep pressing the wrong thing. Yeah, it was very frustrating. I had to make sure that he didn't get an attack, basically. Or, if he did get an attack, it had to be just like a single target one. It was awful. It took me quite a while to do it, but I was like 25 hours into the game or something, and I'd soft-lock myself. Lesson there, if you ever play Romancing Saga, keep more than one save file. Because you can save everywhere. You can just save in the middle of a dungeon, in the middle of enemies. As long as you're not in battle, you can save. Speaking of saving... Whoops! Don't exit the dungeon. Are we nearly leveled up now? Oh my god, I've got quite a bit of a difference in experience, but it's fine. One of the hardest RPGs I've ever played, I think, Romancing Saga. People talk about the Persona series. Not Persona, the Shin Megami Tensei series, but... Romancing Saga is a beast. Mostly because it's hard to control what's happening, at least as a first-time playthrough. It's a very complicated game. So much going on under the hood, and some of it doesn't even work. This RPG in Pokemon you can save anywhere. This RPGs let you quick save. What I played. Quick saving's a double-edged sword though, because like you really can like ruin yourself. Can you save anywhere on Pokemon? I can't even remember now. I thought you had to go home or to a computer. I haven't played Pokemon for a while. I do need to do them. Press start save anywhere. I'd like to. I've never finished a single Pokemon game. I always get burnout, distracted, and lose interest just because of too many Pokemon to catch. Maybe I'll play a Pokemon game when I finish a couple of what I've got on the go now on my portable sides, because I can take them to work and play them on my break. Eat my arse. I like Pokemon, I just get... What is menu? I'm always... It isn't start then? I keep pressing X to do menu, but it's only start. My problem with Pokemon is just I have a bit of OCD and fear of missing out issues with those games. I find it very hard to get over the fact that I'm not going to catch them all. It's really silly, but I can't just play Pokemon and be like, I'm just going to use this Pokemon and level it up and have a good time. Ever since I was little, it's like I'm aware that like Nidoran turns into like Nidoqueen or whatever, but if you evolve like into Nidoqueen using the Moonstone, then they're not going to learn any skills anymore. So I'm like, oh well, I should like max out all the skills first and then evolve it. And so I like don't evolve it, and I'm trying to like level it up to get the better skills so I can make this perfect Nidoqueen. I'm never gonna fucking use Nidoqueen. I don't even know why I need to do this. Same with like, what am I doing getting the like ultimate Wigglytuff? I'm not using it. Clefable? What? I need to just accept the fact that I'm gonna just use Abracadabra and Alakazam. And Charizard, Raichu, whatever. Gyarados. Using Wigglytuff. But it kills me. How do you deal with the trade evolutions then? Well, I didn't. I just stopped playing. That's the thing. I don't finish them because I get like frustrated. I had red and yellow. And I had a Game Boy and a Game Boy Color, so I used to trade with myself. It was really exhausting. Oh, when I was younger, I had like a friend that had like blue, I think. But then it used to really irritate me that you'd trade and it wasn't under your name because it was somebody else's Pokemon. I don't know. I have like issues. I need therapy about Pokemon. I need to just learn how to enjoy playing Pokemon with only catching like 60 of them. The last time I played it, I had a better approach. I just didn't finish it. Try and catch every wild one. Yeah, I'll do that too. But I think this time, like, I'm gonna play them again. I think it's hard with the original games because I know them too well. Like I know the original characters, but with like from like Gold and Silver onwards, I'm not really so familiar with all those Pokemons except for like the ones I've seen on Pokemon Go. Because I've never played beyond Gold and Silver. Crystal was the last Pokemon game that I played properly. Well, actually no. I played a little bit of Platinum when I was a student, I bought it because it was like an easy game to play in Japanese, I think, when I was a student, but I ended up not really getting very far. I remember getting in a cave with some bats. But I think with the later games, because I don't know the characters and stuff, I think I'll just get them, see what happens, and just play the ones that I think I'm enjoying. Because it really doesn't matter, does it, which Pokemon you use? There's like some are better than others, but just choose which is nice and has the elements that you want. I like fire Pokemon. That's my favourite things. I like Vulpix. I think Vulpix is really cute. I like Growlithe. I like Ponyta. Charmander's my favourite. Bug. I'm not really that. Well, no, I like Butterfly. Forgotten their names now. And I always like to get myself a Beedrill. Butterfree. There we go. Can't believe I can't remember Butterfree's name. Ah, I'm really on the struggle bus with these buttons. Oh, I want to play Pokemon now. Stop. Let's finish last rank. I'd probably be better off with Pokemon if I was to just stream it, so then I'd have to get over my obsessive ways. I'd have to, because when you're streaming you can't do things like that, really, can you? Well, you can, but it's the back of my mind that this is really dull, like leveling up Nidoqueen. But they're handheld games, so there's no like comfy way to play them online. And I could play the Game Boy ones, I guess, but once I start hitting DS, it's not going to be a good time. I don't even know if I could. Did they put Pokemon games on Switch yet? Can you get like Yellow and whatever? I mean, it's nice. Yeah, but it looks awful. I don't like the dual. Like, if I was gonna play it on my because I'll play it on my TV, and it's like tiny screens. I don't like the DS. Whenever I've seen like YouTube videos of DS, like I want to see the top screen, like full screen, but then I can't see the bottom screen. You know? The only thing I heard would be a good solution would be the Wii U. But I think I'd rather just play on a DS. Have I just gone all the way back to the bottom of the dungeon? I have, haven't I? No, not the bottom. There's no enemies though. Did I just save the game? I did, okay. I'm just gonna reload the game. I can't be doing with this. Or can I? I don't know if I can quit or what. Oh, there we go. Good old LR, start and select. Right, boss, and the end of this dungeon. Oops. Strike first. And get rid of those skeletons. I thought they were weak to bomb. The boss music on this game is so good. Yeah, right. Poison touch. The music in the game in general is amazing, I think. Most of it is pretty incredible. Ooh, he's weak against wind? Wow. This is gonna be quick. Oh. I don't even want to waste time healing you, girl. Stone Gaze. Gidra. What's a Gidra? Is that a thing? Is that a typo? Gidra. It's an open source software, apparently. Gidra, the three-headed... What? Monster. We're on Amazon now. Is this from a film? I'm curious now. They're both references to King Ghidorah, a three-headed dragon from Godzilla. But in the Japanese version it's just called Chimera. Go figure. Oh, she's dead! Why is she dead? What did you do? Oh, don't attack with three heads. Brrr. Defeated the enemy. Right, it's been a long journey, but hopefully the tree is feeling a little bit better now that we've got rid of its Ghidorah problem. I am grateful to you for beating those monsters. That Y is very elongated, isn't it? Allow me to carry you! Oh. That face is a mood. What's the background saying? It's saying something, isn't it? KD... Looked like there was writing there. I need that tree. Mental note, the face of that tree needs to go in the chat box. Oh, I could do it. Oh, bugger. It's gone. I've got walkout! Kinda want it now. What if I can do it? Before I forget. I shall multitask. I shall try and add the tree while I'm walking and fighting things on the way out. Very badly. Have we been in there? We've done that. I've been through there as well. Where's the exit? It was at the top, wasn't it? I've got it. I'm gonna put that in the chat box. If I can't remember where it is. Super Nintendo. There we are. Tree. There we are. You should be coming onto the stream anytime now, at random. Who's on now? I still think that lady in the corner in the chat box right now looks like Divine. She was from Lagoon. Is there a quick way out of here? I've lost chat now. Where is it? What's that scream for? Oops, wrong chat. How can you oops, wrong chat Kevin scream? And how dare you wrong chat? It's a popular redeem. Should be giving me your 100% attention. Missing very, very important moments. Like me being lost again. How do I get out? Is that frog emote popular as well? Top 10 Switch emotes last month. Well, I did it first, setting those trends. How do we get out of here? I feel like I can say with confidence that I am the only person on Twitch with Judgmental Frog emote. Probably not the only person on Twitch with that Grace emote though. Like, there's a lot of Gabriel Knight emotes around there, but there's probably not many Judgmental Frogs. How do I get out of here? Oh, I'm just gonna use exit. Genius. So, the Alive Forest should have moved now. I'm actually kind of intrigued to see if the tree is gone. Can we even go back? Oh, I've got no magic. Burn everything. I want to see if the tree's gonna come or not. Where's chat box? There it is. What else have we got? That's the lady from Brandish. There's Saber-Tooth Tiger. Santa Claus. My disgusting cup of tea. Brandish. Shadowrun. Bert Falco. Mahjong Big Head Lady. Where's the tree? Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not ready yet. It's supposed to be on random, actually. Don't know if it is. Maybe we're just having a lot of bad luck. Oh well. Max Ratcher Cave, hello there, how are you doing? Did you get Story of Thor? Oh, I give up. It'll be there eventually. Oh no! Didn't you say yesterday you've been better? I guess you were under the weather. Touch wood, I've only had COVID the once. Where's the map for this? I want to see... There's two maps if I remember, but it's all on the same screen, isn't it? Where am I right now? Oh, I've missed the tree. The tree is up and to the up here, past this ghost. But I'm wondering if it's gone. Not enough of it last time on message. Oh no, that's terrible. Oh, the tree's gone. I guess that we don't need to be here. Let's go to Windia. Let's save as well. The tree has just disappeared. I mean, I know he's walked and everything, but I wondered if we could go past it now. A what temple? I'm having a moment. Was this always called that? I don't remember I've played this game a lot. I don't remember this temple. But then again, I don't remember this part of the game that well. I'm confused. Kaij Temple? I thought they were like Libra Temple and Pisces Temple. What's Kaij Temple? The hell is a Kaij Temple? Does it come up in Google? It is! This is the name for... I just don't remember it. Oh, this music. I love this music so much. It's supposed to be the Sea of Trees Temple in Japanese though, I think. Doesn't sound familiar to me. Is this version of, that's what I was wondering, but this is the NA version because obviously I played PAL growing up. But no, it is apparently it. Coming up, Final Fantasy Wiki, Kaij Temple. I guess because it's I've just realised what the name is now. Kaij Temple. It's almost like it's supposed to be. I think it's Jukai in Japanese, but Kaij. I wonder if it's reversed it, but anyway, I don't even know if it was written in Japanese first anyway, but... Kaij Temple. Anyway, I don't know. I guess it's, maybe it's not very significant, that's why we've all forgotten it. I don't even remember what you do in here. Let's talk to this guy. Captain Mac will tell you about the prophecy. Bye bye. Shrug, shrug. Do we have the thing for this yet? This music just pulls my heartstrings every time. Is there nothing in here then? Do you know what's interesting, at least to me, looking at this map? Because I've got the wiki open now. It seems like you can't, well, you can't get to that door. Unless there's like a... Oh, maybe you can, but there's no need to. Why would you program this? That's it. Because looking at a zoomed out map, there's nothing. There's nothing in this area. 2 doors and that basket. And this teleporter. So this temple really doesn't have much point. I can't even use it. I think if I remember, that teleporter will take us back to the alive forest, but maybe in a room. Contains a warp to the light temple. Oh, that's that thing over there at the side. Kaij Temple. How very pointless. Oh, I hate having to do these battlefields, but it's sort of a inevitable evil. And I can't stand these water hags. Do they still have their dirty touches? Are we not about to change characters? Maybe I should do that first, because Kylie's not pulling her weight at the minute. Hag counters. Wood. Mac, hello. How are you today? Today? Doing good, big chillin'. Always chillin'. I have to go to bed in about half an hour. I don't want to. I'm having to work tomorrow. I don't remember the story though. Who's joining us? It can't be Kylie. She's got to be going. Oh, I love this town. The wind and the music. I thought this was so magical when I was a kid the first time. Like, it's... People look at this game and they see it as such a small, tiny little RPG. When I hadn't played much else at the time. And I remember coming to this town and just like, wow, it's like a wind town. It's so huge. There's so much to do, like, explore. There's really not. How young we were. Otto built the tower up north, but Pazuzu invaded it. Oh yeah, Pazuzu's in this game. Isn't he the demon that possesses Linda Blair and The Exorcist? Captain Howdy. This is the prequel, though. If only the wind would stop, then I could gather seeds again. All about you. The Mobius crest is buried in Spencer's place. Good night. If we had it, we could reach the ship dock from here. Wait, what? Okay. Everybody has these crystal balls in their houses. I wonder what they do. This makes me want to play Final Fantasy IV. You know, I said I like this town, but the wind's kind of a little bit noisy when you've got a headset on. Don't think it's so bad when it's coming out of a monorail TV. Lost its magic. Yeah, it's just like, woo! I'm trying to think. Woo! It's definitely noisy. Wind goes woo! There's chocobos! Can't we talk to one of them? And it meant nothing to me as a kid. Like, I don't know what a bloody chocobo was when I first played this. I was like, why is there a weather vine? Does it say queer? What the? A chocobo? That's the moment. At least it's realistic. Sorry, what? I can't hear you, fishy ass. You'll have to speak up. I mean, technically it's not realistic because it should kind of shut up a little bit in the house. He's looking pretty cool. We'll talk to you last though, because that's how I roll. Oh. I might even go knock another fight out or two. Let's do one of the battlefields first. There's an outbreak gone off anyway, so it'll kill that time. Leave the door open and the wind gets in. That loud. I thought skeletons were weak to bombs, or is it just sometimes? Not those. I'm just gonna use their magic, I think. Kaylee used the seed. Are they weak to wind? Damn right they are. We should keep her actually, while she's got the arrow spell. Doom powder. That's the one-hit kill thing, I think. Ba, 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 ba. Have you played this one before, Fishy Ash? I know Chrono Gear has. I wonder how many people know what my raid alert is from. Because it's from this, obviously. Oh, what were they weak against? You haven't. What were they weak against? I figured it out and now I don't remember. Bomb. Bomb. Not that. Oh dear. Yeah, but bomb's no good when it spreads the damage though. See, usually I do play Japanese games obviously in Japanese when I can, but this one was made for a Western audience, so I feel like it's purer in its English form. I still don't know as confirmation to how it was made. Because I've noticed a little bit of a translation error in one of the enemy attacks, that sort of gives me the thought that perhaps it was made in Japanese first, but I don't know. The Japanese release came later, but obviously it's Japanese developed. I don't know whether they... what I would reckon what they would have done is they would have made the story, they would have... Because I think Bluesky did this one. I think they would have given it him, but they probably would have let him, like, not just translate it, but, like, write it probably too, is what I would assume. Like, you know, I can imagine they say this is the plot, but can you make it appeal to a Western audience kind of thing? Because it reads better than most of the other games of the era. I think it's got that more like colloquial kind of, especially with Benjamin, he seems very like, whatever, like I'm a 90s, like whoa. That was my terrible 90s surfer dude attempt. But then maybe the enemies and the names were the other way around. Because if you play, I've played this in Japanese once before, and it feels like it's just a bit, it's different to be honest. Some of the dialogue is, the story's the same, but the dialogue is not. It's neither is a translation of the other. It's like they're just two different scripts with the same objective. Japanese has like extra flourishes. It kind of pads bits out in different places where the English doesn't, and probably vice versa. Oh, it's the same plot though. But I don't know whether the Japanese was translated based on what Woosley had written. I wonder if there's like an interview online that would actually solve that. I've never bothered to look. I wonder if it is actually explained somewhere about the development, how it was written. I was starting to think recently, like, I'm in two minds. I kind of want to replay Suikoden, and I was almost thinking, like, I might play it in English. I kind of want to play it in Japanese, though, but I could do that offline. But I was thinking I might play it online in English, because I haven't played the original Suikoden in English for, like, I don't know, 15 years or something, but like I've played it so much, that game is so nostalgic to me in English. I feel like it might be really nice to revisit the original dialogue, like how I played it back in the day. The original to me, I mean. Some of my favourite scenes and stuff, how I read them originally, because stuff hits harder in your own language sometimes, even if it's not as eloquent. Especially when it's fueled with nostalgia. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing bombs on these skeletons. Is it just me, or are these skeletons like they're kind of green? Or is it just because they're against the grass? They look like slightly green. Doesn't really matter though, but just thinking out loud. Like tinged. Seem yellowy. Yeah, I was about to say that too. Obviously did translate the script. But like, I would think he did. I would think that the game itself was written in Japanese, but was he given big license to change it more so than on other games? He didn't know, that's just how they did it. I mean, he's not a writer, is he? He's a translator at that point. Although I think he has written games, because he obviously made, was it Shadow Madness? That Tin Sarah just did recently. Because I wonder the same with, because obviously they did Secret of Mana, but that was American made mostly. Not Secret of Mana, Secret of Evermore. But that was an American effort, so it's not quite the same as this really. The easiest game for us to translate, just remember configuration. It was probably given, because I think there would have been more importance placed on the English version, so they probably would have let him have as much room as he wanted to. Because I don't think the Japanese version, I don't think it probably didn't exist as a game in Japanese until, I could be wrong here, I'm just speculating, but did I get anything for that battlefield? I didn't even pay attention. Or did I just get experience? Bugger, we'll never know. What was I saying? Like, the script on paper may have been written in Japanese, but the game itself didn't exist with a Japanese text. I wonder if that's how it went, because obviously when he's translating Secret of Mana, the game already exists in Japanese and the text boxes have already been decided. the character movements and timings have already been decided and made, and the game exists, and they're just trying to like change it into English. Whereas I wonder if this game was made in English language based off maybe Japanese documents and then later changed into Japanese, because there's about a year's gap between the Japanese release of this. And obviously the Japanese version of this is called Final Fantasy USA. When did it come out in Japan? You see what I mean anyway? Like, it probably... October 1992 in America and then September 93 in Japan, so I would wonder if the game didn't actually exist at all in Japanese until after. Like, in terms of data encoding. So that probably would make it a lot easier to have worked on. You wouldn't have the same sort of limitations that they used to have. Well, bollocks, I've run out of magic. Because I know it's been pretty well chronicled that he had a hard time doing Secret of Mana because the wide width font that the Japanese version used, he couldn't fit the English into the same text boxes, but they also couldn't code it to give him more text boxes to use, so he had to just keep dialogue down to the bare minimum to make it fit. Seven more to go. Because even just the text here, Benjamin is strong against water attack. Would have been better, but whatever. But it still flows better, you know, than most other RPGs. The sentences are longer. Kaylee attacks with Giant's Axe. Water Hag counters, things like that. It just feels different to other RPGs, where it probably would have just said Benjamin attacks if it was like Final Fantasy IV or something, because he probably didn't have space. Defeated the enemy. 6 more to go. And the fact that the names of the enemies are all longer, there's no horrible abbreviations. Water Hag, Vampire. The fact that I can even name my protagonist Benjamin. Benjamin's meteor attack. Yeah. Attacks with uppercut. Vumbra appears, exactly. Woodra. Kylie attacks with Giant Axe. It would have been a G Axe, wouldn't it? Battlefield round, 5 of 10. See, they wouldn't have called it Battlefield. See, nothing, there's no abbreviations. Look at it all, it's all there, isn't it? Cure potion, heal potion, seed, refresher, everything fits. It's like it's been designed for English. It's the perfect space to fit all these words. Unlike most Super Nintendo RPGs that are in English. With Giant's Axe. Use the cure. Don't use the cure. Trying to think of a pun about the cure, but my brain's empty. I'm not a big enough fan to know anything. ba ba ba. I pointed it out last time though, World Water. I did notice that there was probably a translation error with one of the enemies, the ghost enemy that you get in this. Uses an attack called, it's called Attach. And I always thought it was a bit of a strange wording, and then it occurred to me that it probably meant to use Possess or Haunt. Because the Japanese word, like, is, what's the word? A homophone. For, like, to attach to something, to adhere. But it also is a different word entirely that means to possess. Oh, to haunt. So that tips me off to the fact that the enemy names and attacks were probably in Japanese first. But it would have been, one of the reasons that would come about is probably because of this. Oh, I wonder if it was developed then. I don't know. Probably wasn't written in kanji. Benjamin, level up. Did it say Benjamin's level up? Benjamin's level up. That's weird. Attacks with Finn. Does fire work on these? I can't even remember. Yay! Oh. Yeah, magic on this gets outdated so quickly. It's barely worth using it. One more to go. Pay attention to what I actually get. Clean them out. Just experience? One load of rubbish. Did I get anything for the other one? I can't even remember. Like what I had before. Does it say online, like where one was? What was in them? What's in the battlefields? Oh, here we are, battlefields. What's this? Where are we? East of Couch Temple. Oh, they were the last battlefields of the game. They were just experience. Oh well. Right. Let's do the town properly now. Where's Norma? Have you seen her? Who's Norma? How about buy my Cupid locket for 300 GP? Okay. Bought Cupid locket. I hope you're happy with the Cupid locket. I'm fucking buzzing. That's somebody's mum. Silence, blindness, and confusion, possibly. Hope you're happy with the Cupid locket. I am. Whoops. How about some? How about some explosives? Go on then. Oops. Oh my god! I want some explosives. Dealing bombs in his living room. There's the inn. How about some cure potion? Yeah, you know, the more I pay attention to the English, the less. Like, you weren't pushed for space here, were you? How about some cure potion? With capital letters. Take a nice rest for 95 GP. Refreshment guaranteed. I'll stay. To be honest though, with that, it's probably not a case, like, he probably wasn't sitting, you know, at the desk typing the stuff in the code itself. He probably just said, like, you know, in a document on paper, this is cure potion, so the person would be like, you know, maybe fixed text box. Oh, I'd like to help you, but you have enough cure potion. You know, like those automated telephone things. Just defending people I don't know. Just can't go out and play in this wind. Who needs pronouns? This lad does. I love climbing up on the roof, but in this wind, no way. That's your deep lore. Just can't go out and play in this wind. Love climbing up on the roof, but not in this wind. I like the windows blowing. It is a cute touch. What's over there? We've been in here, haven't we? If only the wind would... Yeah, that lady and her seeds. Oh, maybe she'll sell me seeds later because, you know, desperately need more seeds. What's this mysterious island for? Is that just to see the chocobo? Yeah. Okay, we'll talk to the guy that's going to progress the plot. After we've checked out his boudoir. Oh. Found heal potions. Excuse me, are you Otto? Later. Later. My daughter Norma went to the tower up north using my Rainbow Road. But the powerful wind from Mount Gale broke the road-making machine. Norma stuck there until the winds died down. Benjamin, let's keep on going. The crystal of wind might be in that mountain. Promise me you'll stop that wind. Later. Well, that was quaint. Where am I supposed to go then? Windhole Temple. Lovely name. We've found heal potions. Thank God for that. Shut your windhole. The Windhole Temple was a load of toss. I came all the way to the Windhole Temple and all I got was 3 heal potions. I have 79 of them. I'm gonna check the wiki. Is there any secrets in the Windhole Temple? Windhole Temple. Not Pokemon. Pokemon Unbound is coming up. No. It's actually... Oh. Conspiracy though. Speaking of Pokemon, like looking at the map zoomed out, is this not a Pokeball? But yeah. Seems like there is no point to this at all, unless you want 3 heal potions. Mount Gale. Oh. Well, I don't know if I've got time to do another dungeon. Maybe we could do a little bit of it. Because, you know, on this channel we like to save in the middle of dungeons and then come back later and be very lost. I feel like I did this. Was that the lava one? I feel like I got a deja vu. So good, this music. Well, that does just loop around. Whoops. Whoop whoop. I do like the vampire sprites. They look very funky with the little skirt bits at the bottom. I don't know why I attacked that hag. I want to see a map of this. How big is this dungeon? Mount Gale. Oh, it's actually not that bad, this dungeon. There's barely even any enemies as well. Is it just one screen? Oh, it looks really cool. If anybody wants to see what I'm on about, it looks quite nice all zoomed out. Oh, we can finish this tonight. I thought this dungeon was much bigger. Not doing Pazuzu's Tower though, because I remember that's gigantic. I used to hate that dungeon as a kid. I used to always get stuck with all the different floors. I think there's supposed to be... Is there not supposed to be an item here though? Oh yeah, there at the top. There's a helmet. That looks quite easy to miss actually. We'll push on with this dungeon. This will probably only take 15-20 minutes maybe. I can't wait till I don't have to go to work on Mondays again. Having this Friday off as a national holiday reminded me how much I like not working on Mondays. It's just sort of shifted my weekend forward instead. Oh, there's the boss. I think he looks like a little egg. A little egg with legs. It's supposed to be a horse, I think, but I really don't understand what that sprite is all about. It's so weird. Dullahan. This boss, if I recall, as a kid, I used to die on this one. I found it quite hard. I didn't really understand the RPGs. I mean, the first time I ever played this, I remember getting really mad at the computer, like, why did I miss and why does it do a critical attack? And I kept thinking the game was cheating. Because I'd only been playing Secret of Mana and Illusion of Gaia up to this point. I thought it was kind of bullshit that you couldn't control whether you hit or miss on a turn. I mean, you miss on Secret of Mana, but it doesn't really matter because it's not turn-based. This is the same background sprite from the beginning of the game, isn't it? They've recycled it. Which isn't a big deal because you only see one fight, that behemoth at the very, very start of the intro. Pretty sure this is the same. It's actually the same sort of map as well, I think. I haven't noticed that before. Now, where are we going now? I'm not looking at the map now. A vampire's weak to cure. No. And now we know. Oh god, I haven't saved for a hot minute. It's a good job I just did that. I wonder if I should ever... I can't. I used to, I think, back in the day, but playing like that... Should I do it for a little bit? It's so cursed, though, having that health with little yellow bars. It bothers me not to know the tiny details. Oh my god. I just want to kill him in one turn. Oh, good one, Benjamin. I think the helmet is somewhere up here. Healing hags. There it is. I'm gonna have to turn off that health bar, it's just awful. Apollo Helm. Moon Helm. It's still just still just fire defense, but a lot more defense. Right, let's get back to figures. Come on, Kylie, get your attack in first. Wait, what? Oh. I was like, oh my god, am I stuck? We can go both ways though. It's happening again. Can I use white? It's prettier. Okay, let's do this boss. So, am I nearly leveled up? No. How do you get over there? For the follow. Do I even need to though? It's just a refresher. There's a whole other way to climb. No, I've already been there. Ah, bugger it. We'll just finish the boss. And it's a sort of personal. Wait, did the lava dome have the same boss? One of them. It was either this one or the lava dome, whichever is like a headless horseman. Who's the boss of the lava dome? One of them just haunted me as a kid. Is there an enemy list? Bosses. Wait, no, the genie's the lava dome, isn't it? It's Crystal of Fire. Oh, I can't even see on this website. There's it. Lava Dome is the dragon. Medusa. No, so it is this one. This is the boss that I used to get really struggle with as a kid. Not today. For some reason I thought we fought him twice. Let's save just in case. Oops. So you're the one who's draining the Crystal of Wind's power. Nah. It's Pazuzu. But you'll never meet him. Nah. Dullahan doesn't strike me as a nah person. Why has the horse got no face as well? It's so creepy. Oh, bugger, I didn't do my magic stuff. Horse is headless too, but it's like faceless. Or is it headless? I don't know, it's got the mane. It's creepy. Right, vampires, be gone. That's really weird. Benjamin used the seed. What? Oh no! It's happening again! This boss is killing me! Is Refresher a resurrection? Of what Refresher does? Cast the life. No! No hypno sleeps. Take that. Doom Dance. This is why he's a bastard, isn't he? Because he one-shots you. Keep on those heels. Is he weak to wind? I guess the boss of the wind area shouldn't be. On Mount Gale, but is weak against the wind. He doesn't like that. Hedoomerang! That is an amazing skill. One-shots and RPGs are always so damn annoying. Hedoomerang. Good work, Ted Woosley. I like it. I can imagine him like throwing his head and it's hitting both of us and whizzing around back under his arm. Crawled in the game, we've only got 2 party members. This game in general is just status effects, status ailments, the video game. Everything's always paralysing and poisoning. And sleeping and confusing, but that's why you need to find the armours, because it gives you immunity to a lot of them. That's probably why I struggled a little bit as a kid. I probably missed armour, it makes the game harder, because there's no way to sort of overpower. Hey Kira, how are you doing? It is Mystic Quest, yeah. I'll not be on too much later tonight though, because I got work tomorrow. Won't be a long stream. But as a kid I probably wasn't very thorough, so I probably missed like the helmet on this dungeon, because it's sort of off the track. and, you know, miss a few too many pieces and your characters are going to be very weak. Raw game over count, this game is the hardest SNES FF. Yeah, I mean, because you can infinitely keep retrying. Dillahan attacks with Doom Dance. Like, it's sort of easy in its lack of complexities, but it will still kill you really quickly if you don't pay attention to healing. It's just there's not a lot of variety and strategy. See, like that attack, he just did like almost half her entire health due to the instant retries. It's not a hard game though. I think it's a hard game if you don't know how to play anything. If you've never played an RPG before, it might be a bit difficult because it's a bit strange and it doesn't really give you... It's not very forgiving. Like, you can die within like 2 rounds or something if you're not paying attention, but if you just like look how ridiculous magic is, it's so powerful. But I think when you're first playing the game, it's your sort of intuition is to save the magic, but it's actually more effective to use magic because, I mean, I've got like 98 ethers in my inventory right now. There's no scarcity of MP in this game, but I think when you're playing that originally, you don't think like that. Goodbye, Dillahan. See, I've got 90 ethers. There's no, and 46 Phoenix Downs or whatever, and you know. But if you miss this shield or something, you know, you're missing a huge defense stat, and you can level up, but you can't grind that much. It has a level cap as well, doesn't it? Can't even remember. Hey Runix, how's it going? And you can miss magic. Like that tree dungeon I just did, you can miss the meteor spell in there, which is ridiculously powerful, but if you miss it, then you're in trouble. Final Fantasy Mystic USA, it is indeed. Thank you for the follow. Once you can buy seeds, you're in Magic Town. Well, that lady hopefully can do her seeds now. Let's go to the Windhole Temple just for the music, just for a moment. Get some more healing. Good in yourself. I'm about to go to bed, but other than that, I'm good. I want to see a bit of the story though. Maybe we'll set ourselves up to go to Pazuzu's tower or whatever it is, and then call it a night. Unless somebody wants to go to work tomorrow for me, so I can finish the game, or employ me to just play Mystic Quest forever. I'd do it. I would totally do it. He's on the roof! I was just about to say, like, you know, the game's full of surprises. He was true to his word. You can see forever. Still a chocobo. Glad we took the time to see him on the roof. Made our journey up Mount Gale feel worth it. The wind has suddenly stopped. Not suddenly. I just laboured really hard to make it stop. I'll try to make the Rainbow Road. It worked. It suddenly worked. Otto, we're going to save Norma and the... Who's fucking Norma? Is it his daughter? We're going to save Norma and the crystal. Wait. In the tower you'll see switches on even-numbered floors. Flick the switches with your axe. See, I don't think I would have understood this as a kid. Like, I'd have just been like, jabba, 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 jabba. In the tower, blah, blah, blah. And I'd be walking around like, where are these switches? I'm confused. And the elevator won't go past that floor. What's your monthly rate for 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, Mystic Quest stream schedule? Dunno. Let's see. 10. $20 an hour? Would that be enough? I'd do that. Please bring my daughter back. Oh. Can you imagine playing Mystic Quest for like a year? People probably speedrun it though, don't they? You can do it, Otto. You can do it, Otto. That'll be What is that episode? Is that the bowling one? Where's Norma? Have you seen her? No. Who is she? Where did you find her? I'm really happy. They don't change their dialogue. I'm disappointed. I'd like to help you, but yeah. But you have enough explosives. Don't tell me when I have too many. It's cutting me off. Oh, she's out and about. It's great when the wind calms down like this. I'm adding words into it. It's not what she said. Norma. Oh, the old lady's out. Is she looking for her seeds, I wonder? He's back in bed though, lazy bogger. Mobius Crest is buried in Spencer's place. If we had it... Oh, he's got nothing else to say. Mobius Crest is in Spencer's place. I've been there though, haven't I? How about some seeds? She keeps them under her dress. Psst. How about some seeds? Otto built the tower up north, but Pazuzu invaded it. Well, we shall go get rid of Pazuzu now. You get back and Spencer's place. Maybe it's there. I don't think we can go yet though, right? Isn't it part of the plot? We need to go there to get to Captain Mac, or whatever his name is. So I'm pretty sure we'll be going back. There's the Rainbow Road. Pazuzu's tower awaits, but not today. Can you save on the world map? We'll do that. It'll make for a prettier beginning world. Right, I'm going to have to call it, because it's nearly 1 o'clock, and I have to be up at 8. Already burnt the candle. Let me just check I saved. I get paranoid about these things. Save complete. Okay, good. Right.